Yeah, welcome everybody. Welcome to the platform. Welcome panelists.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much, Mr.
Thank
Right. Thank you.
you, Rush Online.
Rush Online. Hi.
And to my viewers, please subscribe. That's the first thing you need to do. Please subscribe, like, share the video. The sharing is very important. That's how it's going to blow out the video to reach a wider audience. So please do well to share the video, like, and let your comments flow in the comment section. We might be responding to some of the comments later on. So first of all, let me give you guys the chance, if in case anybody wants to say anything to the audience before we start.
Okay.
Yeah, anybody at all.
Okay, let me go.
Okay.
It is my pleasure to welcome you once again. Show your support by subscribing, leaving a comment below, and sharing this video so we can reach more people. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so first of all, I want us to react to a video I posted, I think 4 days ago. And as soon as I put up the video, I'm sure you guys are going to get what I'm talking about. So let's listen to this video. And to the viewers, please, on the seat, I nearly forgot. On the seat, there's going to be a demonstration, or should I say, Ghana is not safe walk on the seat. So please, we are going to be starting from Obrasport to the Independence Square. I'll be there myself, and I'll be bringing live coverage, and all that. So the live coverage is going to be on my channel and all that. So please, let's show up in our numbers. Let's do this for Ghana, because it's the future of Ghana that is at stake. So please, let's show up. And if anybody wants to contribute to the demonstration or Ghana is not safe walk, please, if you can see the numbers on your screen, you can take the number. The account number is 0598 176226. 0598176226. The name on the account is Beatrice Sampofo. So you can send your donations, anything you want to support the demonstration or the walk with. We'll be very happy. So please try your best to do your part by supporting with there's no specific amount, with anything you can help the walk with. We'll be glad to receive it. And thank you guys so much for your support so far. So, like I was saying, I want us to react to this video. I'm going to play the videos one by one, then I'll open the floor. So let's first start with this.
That's it.
Border and our document differences also.
Yeah. That you see, what we can never be the same.
We can never be. Okay.
We can never.
Okay. See? He said that this is past, our past leaders, everything is gone, right? Yeah. But that history is
okay, Rush. We're finished.
No, I'm coming.
You cannot come to UAE here and come and call yourself.
It's not coming.
No. But another question is not supposed to be a national issue.
Yes. No.
Why was it
bro? Please.
Because
Don't,
there was an uprising of Nigeria must go.
No,
That was how it became
that thing
issue.
You don't say it shouldn't be a national issue. No,
it's not supposed
if you
to
say
be.
that, you are getting the context wrong. Let me tell you why.
All right.
You cannot come to UAE here and come and call yourself.
I think the sound or the video is not
Video
smooth.
I think we got the gist. I know. I watched it. I know.
Yeah, I think, yeah. I think I watched that one too.
Okay.
But you know Emirati rules, right?
A few. I can't
few.
know.
Good.
Yeah,
So you might know a few of our rules. Someone who have been in a country for more than a decade.
Say another thing, if you are anywhere and you say you don't
What
know
are you trying to tell me?
that land is not an excuse.
Okay,
then what are you doing there?
No, wait.
It's not an excuse.
What he's saying is his assumption that maybe he might not know.
Okay. Now, I guess you guys are privy to this. Hello.
I've watched little snippets of it. I haven't really watched the full video, but I've watched bits of it. You know, bits that people have posted about it.
Oh,
I
okay.
watched what you put up, Rush. I did watch what you
But
posted.
first of all, yeah, okay. So let me start with Angie. Angie, what do you think about there were two Ghanaians on that program. One was on the side of Ghana, but the other Ghanaian joined the two Nigerians.
The dumb one.
Yeah, the monkey with the spurs, right? Isn't that the one you're talking about? Yeah. I watched it. I think about 2 weeks ago, right? Yeah, but you know what? We are seriously fighting for our motherland, Ghana. At the same time, some people are trying to betray the country. Like seriously. That guy is the most foolish one I have ever seen. But it's okay. We shouldn't be, focused on people like him. We should pay more attention to what we are doing. We shouldn't forget that, what do you call it? In the Bible, Judas was among the 12 disciples, right? Am I wrong? Yeah. So
Yeah.
let the sensible ones work hard to achieve their goals. Most of them are, taking money from Nigerians. So do you expect them to, tell the truth? No. Some people will be like, oh, it's okay. We are all one. We are all brothers and sisters, But the time will tell. We will see who is who. I mean, if you don't have, that guy, that I don't know. Most of them are, half Nigerian, half Ghanaian. And if you guys have noticed this, anytime Ghanaian and Nigerian, they have a child together, they always back in Nigeria. Okay, that is how it is. And some people, even the leaders, most of them are also taking money from them. That is why they have that, kind of, stupid behaviors in our country. So the small message I just want to tell Ghanaians is that if you don't have any tangible contribution, please keep quiet. Okay? Keep quiet. Don't even come out and talk. If you have no meaningful contribution, don't, make a fool of yourself by speaking up. Ghanaians are known throughout the world for their, hospitality, and Ghanaians are not, xenophobic. We are protecting our country for the generations to come. So, I think everyone knows how hospitable Ghanaians are. So we are not going to, focus on the stupid ones, the ones that they don't have their they don't know their left from right. So I encourage all the good Ghanaians that let us all put our efforts together to fight for our motherland. That is what I can say, Rush. Because that guy is, I mean, sometimes we don't have to, follow the foolish ones.
Right.
Yeah, because it seems like he didn't know what he was saying. That's what I can say.
All right. Thank you. Madam Vic.
Yeah, Rush. Yeah. Yeah, Rush. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched the video. I watched the one you put up. And to be quite frank with you, I commented the other young man, the one in the white t-shirt, that he spoke so equivocally. He spoke so well. He was making his point very clear. I really concentrated on him. Even though he was outnumbered, the host was pretty, he was just, I wouldn't even say biased. He just wanted to push his point across. I think he's Igbo. And the other guy that sat there is Igbo.
Mm-hmm.
And then this young man that was speaking up very strongly for Ghana. Then the other one in the glasses that I really pity him. He didn't even whatever it is, the point that he was making, to me, he didn't speak like a man. Wankasasa Bema. Or yes, soft, weak, and cowardly. When we say no sentokwa bane kaso nkojina anymore, you better finish him because only ahodi obejina ho se Bema. The other guy knew he was outnumbered, but he spoke so well. Yeah, he knew, but he was so strong and equivocal in what he was saying. Those two other Igbo guys, first of all, they were doing the usual thing they do, making excuses for criminality, making excuses for that Igbo, whatever his name is now, I don't know, Chukwude Jude, whatever, stating that, one of them was pointing, I think the guy in the while was pointing out to them, you've been in the country for so long, for almost God knows how long, and you were doing things that you knew, you should know is against our constitution. First of all, what he was doing is against our constitution.
Yeah, according to the guy in the red cap, he said the thing is Nigerians do not know their constitution. So how do you expect them to know your constitution?
Well, excuse me to say, what number
doesn't even make sense.
What will be my son? What will be my soul? Where you are, and wow, you are not in a good place. So you don't travel to another man's place, and then you go there, you want to impose yourself in your so-called traditions and customs over them. They're telling you that what you're doing is wrong, and then they have this playing this ignorance. Well, I didn't know. You should know. You should first of all find out the people, the do's and don'ts of that country. What is the right thing to do and what is not the right thing to do before you embark on such a thing. They were also making excuses for him that, something that he said a few years ago and he shouldn't have become a national. Of course, it's a national issue, even as much as he thought about doing it. The man made this statement apparently at the beginning of sometime, he made a statement in 2013. He repeated it several times. At his young festival, one of them I watched, he was speaking in Igbo. He was dressed in our traditional men attire, and Tuma with the hat and the jewelry all over him. He stated it in Igbo, and somebody translated what he was saying, and he was saying the same thing. That this is several 5 or 6 years down the line. He said they made the original statement. So at what point did he drop it? Do you understand me? The man always had an intention of doing something. Now, there is another guy going around that claim he's a gunman. He was born in La, claiming that the man was doing all this for, branding. So means he was calling people. What did they make? He was doing it to con people, to make himself give himself some stature in the country, to claim he's got this authority. He was meeting all these our leaders, and apparently, even with the Kwekwana program he did with this Turkish guy, the Turkish people were referring to him as king. So basically, he was using this position that he has created for himself in the name of Ghana to go around duping people. And then isn't that itself a crime? And those two Igbo guys were making excuses as usual they do. That is why criminality is so rampant in their region that they are struggling to deal with it. You do not make excuses for criminality. You know, the guy was talking about crime and other stuff that was happening. Oh, they didn't want to hear it. They were always into,
Yes.
you know, and
They didn't want to hear the crime aspect.
exactly. You know, exactly. They didn't want to hear it. And he was just all of them were woeful. As apart from that white guy, the one in a white t-shirt, that he was being genuine and honest about what he was saying. All the other guys, they came there to come and spew their usual rubbish. Oh, they hate us. They're running our economy. Ghana will collapse. Go and let Ghana collapse. Monko, so free come on Ghana and collapse. Yepe idea. Manuel.
All right. Thank you very much. Mr. Ben.
Yeah, Rash. I think I've had a chance to watch that video, and like you've all said, the guy in the white top was actually doing very well. The other Ghanaian, I was quite disappointed, but not surprised, because he's someone that I've personally been following for a while. He's a YouTuber, and he's one of the guys who are pro African Union, pro what is it, borderless, and Pan Africanism. Yeah, so he sees all these things as movement against the African unification, which I wish there will be a time for us to discuss what that really means when someone talks about African unity. We should
Oh
have
yeah.
it defined. We should understand it. It doesn't mean that we are one people because we're all brown skin or black skin. That doesn't make us one. We may look alike, but what is inside us is completely different. And I wouldn't want to say that somebody who has no, well, I wouldn't say I'm a saint, but we don't have anything in common apart from the fact that we've got kinky hair and brown skin. That shouldn't be a reason for someone to put us together as a unified body, one people. No, if we're talking about unity, it has to be defined. And if I don't fall within that persona described within that unifying body, then definitely I wouldn't be part of it. Now, let's talk about what the guy in white was saying as well, and generally the other Nigerians. What I see is what you've already said. Nigerians are not easy to convince. They are thick in their perception that these all Ghana is Ghana because of them. They run the show. They own all the businesses in Ghana. They contribute to the development of Ghana, and you name it. They talk about it all. What they're not getting, well, I know a lot of it is not true. I'm not saying it's true. A lot of it isn't true, but because when they hear, somebody said they're like wildfire. When they hear something, it just burns and sweeps across the entire nation as if it's true. Now, Nigerians have these two things. One is they always look at money as the prime definition of life. So everything has to come to money. It has to come to money and nothing else. Whatever they see, they have to make it. They have to make it look money. They forget that money is not necessarily important to every other culture in Africa. In Ghana, yeah, money is good. Sadly, believe that's the reason why we're going on this walk. Our cultural dynamics is changing really quick, and we Nigeria is actually seeping into our mere fabric of the people, and money is now becoming so paramount. Otherwise, money wasn't so important when we're talking about a successful person in Ghana. Now, those Nigerians, they fail to acknowledge the fact that they are causing problems in Ghana. And one of the reasons they are giving is if indeed someone commits a crime, why do you have to call the entire nation and say that they are criminals? Why can't you arrest that person? Ghana is a small country, and based on our characteristics and personalities, we have a certain number of security agencies in terms of number of heads per crime, and we think that's what our budget can take care of. Now we have a huge population of other people coming in, and all they're doing is, committing crimes. If you say they are a lot, they'll always tell you prove it, or you don't have a point. Only a handful of people are committing crime. But even when we started talking about this, that it's now everywhere, there's still there would never a week would not pass without having Nigerians commit crime in Ghana. And when when a crime is committed, the person is arrested, and yet more keeps coming up. To what extent, or to what extent, can our security agencies handle? Our security agencies pretty much running down, and very soon it won't be functional anymore because of the number of criminals coming in from Nigeria. These are the facts that we're trying
Yeah.
to get them to understand that we don't need this. It's not about Ghana must go. It's not about alien compliance. It's about a problem now that we are facing, that we're saying that they should listen, and there should be systems in place to stop this unacceptable movement of people. We don't know who is good and who is bad. So in our minds, everybody's bad. So they should all, you know, get away.
Yeah. All right. All right. Thank you very much. Mr. Kwame.
Yeah, Mr. Rush.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I'd like to. I mean, my fellow panelists have said most of my points, but I would like to just chip in a little bit of our history. I'll start with the word nationalism. What does nationalism mean? What does it when they say you are nationalist? What does it mean? I'm going to go with Professor Hans, a German scholar. He said nationalism is defined as a state of mind, an act of consciousness in which supreme loyalty is felt towards a state. Now let that soak in first. And then there's another word I'm going to use, aborigines. What does an aborigine mean? Well, an aborigine is a person, an animal, or a plant that has been in a country or a region from earliest times. When they say earliest times, it doesn't mean it means ancient of days. That's what it means. Now, there
Mm-hmm.
was a society that was formed in Ghana in 1897 called the Aborigines Rights Protection Society. What was the aims of this society? The aims of this society was to protect the Gold Coast. This is 1897. They sent a delegation. The governor of the then Gold Coast passed an act that he was going to colonize the whole of Ghanaian lands in the name of the monarchy. And these group of men, these wise men and chiefs, came together to fight that bill. Now, these guys weren't there for personal interest or anything. It was because of the Gold Coast. They took their petition to the Queen in England in 1898 and won. That is why Ghana maintained our territory. You understand? Because we were able to prove that we are the original aborigines of that land. Anybody that came to that land came to meet us there. You understand? So What Ghana really needs is a nationalistic leader. That is why I said let us leave it there to soak a bit. A nationalistic leader, somebody that is concerned about the land. The land. I've traveled to several Caribbean countries. I remember I went to Barbados for one of my friend's weddings, and took me to some small village, small town. I said, "Oh, this place is very beautiful. It'll be nice to buy land or a house here." He says, "You can't." I said, "Why not?" He says, "Because you are a
Oh,
foreigner." He says, "Because you are a foreigner. If we allow foreigners to come and buy our lands, our Caribbean lands are so small. If we allow foreigners to flood in and come and
okay.
buy our
So
lands,
they don't
what
sell
will we
lands to
have?
foreigners.
No, no, because your land is small. Land doesn't appreciate. Land depreciates. Immediately you give it or you sell it out to someone, that's it. It's gone. They
Mm,
don't sell land to foreigners. You go to the Caribbean, they rent the seashores to the rich hotel chains so that they can make, because that's the only way they can make finance. But they don't sell their land if you're not an indigene or you are not an aborigine of that land. You see, this is what our leaders need to learn. We've opened Ghana up. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry, Chinese, Indians, Nigerians, everybody can just come in and come and buy land the next day. No, it should be precious. The land of Ghana should be precious. We shouldn't just let anybody be able to sell land. You have to go through certain protocols, certain checks. Have you lived in the country for more than 5 years? Do you understand any local dialect? Are you a citizen? Have you become a citizen? You know, you need to go through all those checks before you can even be approved. But yet in Ghana, buying land is just something simple. You can just go and see any chief or somebody. You just have to tell somebody, "Oh, meaning way, oh, madam for wake up, will be auto answer." You know, and then anybody, this checks and balances need to be put in place. You know, those Caribbean countries and stuff like that, they are not stupid. You can't even come England here. You can't come here, come and buy land. The land belongs to the state. Go to Rwanda. You can't go and buy land in Rwanda because the government has taken over all the state lands. He said it's for the state. If you want to develop, you have to go through certain checks and measures before you can buy land. Now, this is what I want to our politicians to enact. They need to enact policies that will make it very difficult for foreigners to acquire land, because land is precious. Land does not appreciate, land depreciates. Immediately you sell it, it's gone. You cannot build another land. No. And the way we are opening our borders for these foreigners just
mm,
to troop in, it's a national security threat. And we need a nationalistic leader, one that cares about the land, not just business, not just economics, the land. You understand? The protection of our lands. That is what's necessary. Because if you own the land, you own anything on, above, below it. You understand? All the minerals, wealth, everything, you own it. If you sell it to a Chinese man or a Nigerian or an Indian, you are selling your birthright. The next generation, what are they going to eat? You understand? We need to have this kind of insightful leaders
yeah.
that will think about the future. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Madam Angie.
Yes, right.
Yeah. How do you feel like how do you feel about the relationship between the Nigerian businessmen and our politicians, and how they go about, like, I've noticed whenever these Nigerians wants to see our politicians or even the ministers and even the presidency, it's so easy. It's more or less like there is no protocol. And but instead it's more difficult for a Ghanaian to see any of these, politicians or ministers or whatever. How do you feel when you see that kind of
Yeah.
rapport between the Nigerians and so-called businessmen and our politicians, and
Right. The word is our leaders, they just don't respect themselves. I have said this before. That respect is reciprocal. How can president or ministers you allow people, come coming to your office back and forth, having conversation with you? It means you are not respecting yourself. You don't respect yourself, because as a president, so this tells you that they have no any security. Because if these people like Igbo people, Chukudi or whatever, can, come into your office and have a conversation with you as a president, that means you don't have any security. If they want to kill you, if they want to do something wrong, they can just do it. Easy, So I don't know. I don't even know what to say. And then these people also, especially Chukudi and his people. What does he, know about Ghana politics? That's the question. And then why is a foreigner, speaking so much about our politics? It's because of our leaders. So oma perform some and no afa womo so omo mu womo, but they think say only we the ordinary Ghanaians that they don't respect. They don't know. So these people they don't respect them either. You know what I mean? Yeah. So sometimes you just sit down and then you will think about it. You question yourself. You will talk to yourself. You can't even get a definite answer. We don't know. And sure cry. Because intelligent understanding is very, very low. So I'm a president dear. Obi ba wanim e wasa wo ma wanim eyedu. Enye obia no awura ho, enye obia no awura ho. So I believe say maybe they've been getting money from them. I don't know. I just don't want to put words in their mouth.
So you believe the narration that is circulating that they normally fund these politicians' campaigns and all that. That's why they keep giving them a listening ear.
Yeah, it could be true. It could be true. So oma fa because devil don't give things for free. So bonsam so definitely your friend is saying emra. So what you say? And if they go there for money for maybe campaign or something like that, these people, they really want to, take over Ghana. So they will give you maybe a paper to sign or something that they will tell you, say, okay, if we give this to you, we also need this back. So you have to, fulfill your promises too. So I think that is why they have the chance, and sometimes they are doing something wrong. These people cannot come out and, talk about them. There's something there that maybe we don't know. So there is something there, but we Ghanaians, we don't care. Either they have gone for their money or not. Ghana does not belong to them. It belongs to Ghanaians. So if you are coming to stand as a president and you don't have the money for your campaign, don't even come. Okay, that means you are not mature to come and stand for you know what I mean, right? Because we need to kind of be so what I say. And for you to go, namakwaji jisika womo ho the Ghana acquire collectual security. So and then we the ordinary people na suffer effort. So somebody like Chukudi or whatever. I saw him with President Mahama in his own office. He has no right to get involved in our politics. His involvement in our politics is inappropriate. He should, back off. Sometimes you see things and you don't even know what to say. So, and
Yeah.
sometimes I ask myself, say, why are they putting more pressure on our leaders? That's the question. And the same thing you were asking. I have no answers to the question that you ask, because I don't know. And you too, you don't know. So unless they come out and tell us something that we really want to know, because this is so strange. So, I don't know. I don't know what to say, because our leaders in India, they are not, I just don't want to insult them. Today I'm trying to comport myself, okay? So
Oh,
I just don't want to go there, because I know your friend is saying, "Oh, can't be said no condition is permanent." Sending another call, President Mahama or no so beko. It's about time
All
we
right.
Ghanaians, we have to be vigilant and smart and make sure, say, we will try individual candidates nibi. So what you say? Say
Yeah.
almost the Baba try on luck niashe. And yes, from MPP to NDC to NDC, no. I mean, 100 years, the system now will still, be the same. So if they know
All right.
that when they come in, they don't have money for their, they shouldn't use Ghana for, collectual security. That is what they're doing. Okay. And
All right.
that's what I can say. I rush. It's hard to,
All right.
explain myself here, because I can't put words in their mouth, and they know what they're doing. That Nigerians are, coming to your country, killing your people, and they can't say anything. Say juju near dear go omusu, say dear you means me. And they should wake up if they are sleeping, because we are not going to sit down for them to jeopardize our country. No, no, no. This is all we have.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Please, the viewers, if you can see the screen on the seat, once again, there's going to be Ghana is not safe walk, and we will need every concerned Ghanaian, every true Ghanaian who really has Ghana at heart, to please be present on that day at Obra Sports Stadium. Obra Sports. It's somewhere around Circle, please. Obra Sports. So the march is from Obra Sports to Independence Square. So please be there in your numbers, and let's all, try and safeguard Ghana before it's too late. Yeah, Madam Vic.
Yeah, hello, Rash. Yeah. Rephrase your question again.
Yeah. The Nigerians, businessmen involvement in our politics, and their friendship with our politicians and all that. Do you think is something to be worried about?
Yes, very much, because as a concerned citizen, I don't know what it is that's going on. And as somebody once explained to me, he's a Nigerian, the person said, and he was speaking in relation to his own country. But you can spread it broader in the whole of African context. He said, what has destroyed his country, Nigeria, as you know? Criminality, including banditry and all the ritual killings, bribery from head to toe. Every official could be bribed. And corruption. That is what he sees has destroyed his country, Nigeria. And the way I see it, they are bringing partly our own doing, our leaders' own doing, that they are so into money now. Politics is all about money in Ghana. Politics is all about money in Africa. I suppose politics is all about money everywhere, but for us, we take it to excess. Because I find the relationship between our leaders and the so-called Nigerian billionaires or millionaires or politicians very unhealthy. Very, very, very unhealthy. Hereby, you have a group of people that have left the country that is really in difficulty. Nigeria is in a lot of difficulty. I saw this index, I was shocked. That, do you know, in Nigeria, it's less than 50% of their population is educated. Even though they have a higher rate.
Yeah.
You know that, don't you? In
Yeah,
Ghana,
very
we
well.
are
Yeah.
and Ghana,
Majority
we are
of them are illiterate, point blank.
yes,
Like majority of them are illiterate.
yeah. In Ghana, we have about 75 going to 78% educated to a basic level. And then when it comes to the higher tertiary education, you drop off a bit. But at least it's something. Now you have these people that they claim they have all this wealth and they're going around developing everybody else's country, but they cannot see, they don't have the foresight to see that their country is in trouble, particularly that Igbo land. They're in a lot of trouble. The place is ungovernable. The level of killings. Do you understand me? So why are they in Ghana causing up to our corrupt leaders, politicians or leaders or whatever, traditional and everything, and neglecting their country? For me, in my mind, what it plays to me is they know in the foreseeable future, their region, particularly the Igbos, their region is in trouble. So they're looking for somewhere else to hunker down.
Yeah.
That's what I see. And they have come to Ghana with the intention of doing purposely that. Because one Igbo guy was bragging on social media, I don't know whether he was bragging or what he said, but I can see it playing out in Ghana anyway. So probably that's their way they operate. Because he said, when they go to any society outside their own or other countries, first of all, they seek out the leaders. They seek out the leaders, both political.
Yes, that's something I've realized. Anytime they get into any country, the first thing they do is get close to politicians and security personnel. I don't know if you've realized that.
Oh, I mentioned it some few shows ago.
That should tell you the criminal intent behind. They don't come with any good intentions. Because if you come to a country with good intention to invest properly, build up a factory, you first of all go and look for means where you can get your land, explain to people what they exactly want to do. If they get to go ahead with the land, build your factory, start running your business and making your money. But if you come to a country and your sole intention is go into the leadership, anywhere that you can think you can advance your underhand course, you go there and you pay them off. That is a recipe for disaster for Ghanaians. Because up until recently, our media was not even talking, and even now when they are talking, it's like they're talking with their half of their mouth full. Chukwude has paid them off.
Now it's like ever since the whole thing, like it seems kind of like died now that it's kind of like died down a bit. They are not talking about it on traditional TV and even the radio station.
In the first place,
they're no longer talking about it.
Yeah, they didn't even talk about it. So if it's died down, right, it's all kind of good for them, isn't it? Regarding this man, he said, so they go there and they pay them off. He said they seek them out, they pay them off, and once they pay them off, they think that the rest is just easy. Because there's a saying in a kind that it's like just a string. Wow. So their intention is they're going out to seek our leaders, cozy up to them. They have a very unhealthy kind of interest in our politics that even surprised me. Recently, I'm noticing they have a very unhealthy interest in our politics. It's that they have, because they know what they have invested in the politicians, and then when they invest in them, they want to recruit their investment. Nobody does anything for free. Obi no go invest anything for free, so they want to recruit their investment. So they will make sure these two political parties they have a foot in both camp, and whoever it is that come into the country, lead the country, will do their bidding for them. So it's up to the Ghanaian to watch. What Ghanaian needing a what's the because I mean you have to be vigilant, and see what is going on. All
right, thank you, Mr. Kwame.
Yeah, Mr. Rush. I think all our leaders have been compromised. Seriously, it's not just the politicians, the security personnel, is the chieftaincy institutions, everything. And this is a typical playbook of how the mafia operates. You
Mm-hmm.
see, yes, that's Igbo king guy, he's the Don. And then the 16 other regional chieftains, they are the capo regimes. So they are the one that control the prostitution business, the smuggling, the printing of fake currencies, selling of fake goods and alcohol and stuff like that. You understand? They oversee it. And then they are, they call them the foot soldiers. They are the ones that enforce. They go around to the prostitute mamas and other joints to collect their weekly
Mm-hmm.
takings and then take it to the dawn. That it's a typical playbook from the mafia book. And this is exactly what the Igbos have implemented in Ghana. Compromise the leaders, the leadership. I see the police IGP come and say that. I said,
So you
oh,
you you can you can tell you can tell the whole thing is even premeditated before they even come.
planned,
Because
planned.
as soon as they come, yeah.
You know, heard the IGP the other day say, oh, we've opened our borders, we've welcomed you people, and then now we are facing a high rise of. Who has allowed it? You haven't put the balances, the checks and balances in place, to check the people that come in, and even when it gets to their 90 days, kick them out or make sure they leave the country. We don't have that system in place. Why have you opened your borders? It's just plain stupidity. You understand? Now, this compromise, it's not just political contribution or something. No. These people, when they want to compromise you, they compromise you with a woman. They fix you up in a
Mm,
hotel, everything, cameras, everything rolling, and they catch you in compromising ways that massa say "Babo, you get me? That
and
is
so
the
meaning
typical way.
they use that to blackmail you, right?
Exactly. That is what they do.
Mhm.
They find one of their pretty women to come and entice you. They get you in a compromising position with that lady, and that's it. So it's not just financial. They use different ways and means. You see, they have a motto. Everybody has a price. That's the mafia motto. Everybody has a price. If you
Yeah.
can't buy them, then you find them in you use something to compromise them to go by your will. You get me? That is exactly what this Chikudu guy has done. So, Massa, if we like one of that is stupid Ghanaian goon, the one that said he was born in Labadi or something, he
That that
said
guy
it.
that guy that guy is his spokesperson.
Just look at that. You understand?
I
If he
So
had
look at the
infiltrated,
strategy. Look at the
I don't
strategy.
think that
So
guy is a
he
Ghanaian.
took
No.
oh,
that
he's
guy
a
is a
Ghanaian.
Ghanaian.
He's
That
a
guy is a
Ghanaian.
Ghanaian. Look, oh. So he took that guy as a spokesperson, gave Captain Smart the mouthpiece of the Igbos. So they find ways and means to draw your people, your own people
People in high
in. So when
positions
it
that
comes
they
to
need
the times of they will be the ones
Mm,
fighting.
on their behalf. You,
mm.
Yes,
you, you get me? Now, these are people that we should not tolerate 1 second because the kind of plans that they have and what they've even implemented so far, it's scary as to how the national security don't see these people as a national security threat. It's mind-boggling. Asantehene doesn't have representatives in all the 16 regions of Ghana. Ghana doesn't have sub-chiefs. Eh, Togbe
yes,
Afedi
yes.
doesn't have sub-chiefs. Why have we sat down to allow this illegitimate guy? He's not even a king. He's not even a king. To have 16 other chieftains under him for what? It's so that whenever they want to, cause mayhem, these are the people. It's very easy. If they want to submerge Ghana, it's very, very easy. And then when the Ashawo girls come from Nigeria, no, then he calls this chief in Sunyane, Charlie, oh, kind or say, bet me 16. Okay, move for 16 girls in Kosunyane. Takrade for Charlie, minya 100 girls. How many can you understand? That's what they do.
Yeah, that's
That's
the
it.
reason why. You're right.
That's it. That's it. That's exactly
Yeah.
what they are doing. And then they are bringing fake, counterfeit goods, you know, and then spreading it all over the regions. And then gradually, what they do is that gradually they start buying the posh, the nice lands or houses in every region or town. And then before you see, they take over. That is how they are. They spread around, start small by buying where the rich people live and stuff like that, and then take over. They like our market. They like people's markets. And Igbo man, what immediately steps on your land, first place he goes to is your marketplace to go and study your market and how to subvert your traders. So when Igbo man comes, even though he went to buy the same price as you, he'll come and sell it half than what you are selling, so that he will take your customers off you. And then gradually you will become insolvent. You understand? And then he will recommend his brother, and his brother will come and take over your shop, and then you are out of business. That is how they behave. So a government which has laws, this GIPC law, which prevents this small scale trading and stuff like that, and yet we've shut our eyes, we've closed our eyes to these people. And now look at the situation in Circle. Look at the situation in Abosokai. Look at Kumasi Magazine. Go to Takrade. Go to Sunyane. Go to Northern Region. Everywhere they've taken over. We are not going to rely on the government anymore. If they are in bed with the government, that's fine. We, the citizens that they live amongst, we are going to uproot them by hook or crook. On the 6th, we are going for a peaceful march. But after the peaceful march, the next ones will not be peaceful. The next ones, this one is just a warning, a to
All
the
right.
government. Okay, thank you, Nash.
All right.
Mr.
Thank you
Man.
very much. How can a common leader of a group, not a king, have the seal of royal majesty? Have a seal.
Exactly.
How sense does it make?
Taking a
What,
piss
what sense
off
does it make?
everybody in Ghana as if you're Jimmy for armor. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
you're not an
Mr.
aborigine of the
Ben.
land.
Yeah, yeah. Is this to do with Chikudi, or just the leaders and how they are being manipulated?
With the leaders and the association with the so-called Nigerian businessmen, blah blah. Somebody like Simon Peter or whatever. Then this Igbo king and
There's a saying that in a society, when you look at the triangle, the hierarchy of every society is like a triangle. Those are the apex, the very top. What they do is they collaborate, whilst those at the bottom, they compete, right? So what those at the bottom feel is probably not the same as those at the top. So let's take that as a measure and look at our leaders and the people on the general public. When this issue of crimes and insecurity started some years back, Ghanaians kept saying it, the traditional media kept publishing it, and what the Nigerians did, instead of finding solutions to the problem, they were looking at how they can get around it. And they basically did something. And what they did was to bring in our information ministry, those in the top, to meet with those representing Nigeria. I don't know where this took place, but it was led by the Nigerian High Commission. And they presented over 100 cases published in Ghana where
I
Nigerians'
think I think
names.
it took place. I think it took place at the foreign ministry.
All right. and they presented over 100
Foreign
cases.
Affairs Ministry, yeah.
Yeah, within a short period of crimes committed in Ghana that Nigerian name has been mentioned. And to them, that was disrespectful. You know, you should be mindful that I stand to be corrected, but majority of Nigerians I've come across, they have no respect for Ghanaians. I don't know why, but
Exactly.
that
Yeah.
is who they are. So in their superior persona, they just call our information ministry, sat them down and said, look, this is a printout. This is the list of all the crimes that has been published by your media houses. And you are throwing dirt on the name of Nigeria. What I want you to do is from now on, you need to stop this because you're creating stereotype you are stereotyping Nigerians, and very soon the masses will take that on board and victimize Nigerians. Our information ministry took this on board and implemented it, right? Forgetting that that did not stop the problem. The problem was going on. It's just that it is happening in communities, and from community to community,
Yeah.
people are committing crimes, and Nigerians' names are being mentioned. Though there is no cross link between one community to another to then make it look big, it was a seed that was being planted. And today, I think 5 years down the line, every community within Ghana is having that pressure of insecurity because of these complicated crimes that some Nigerians are committing in Ghana. And as a result, we feel we're not safe, right? Did they solve the problem? No, they didn't. They collaborated, like I said before. Those at the top, they collaborated and implemented something that will burn underneath slowly. And before we know, the things that has been swept under the carpet is now become so huge that it cannot fit under the carpet anymore. And that is the point we are now. Um, those of us who don't have the luxury of moving around with security. Obviously, they do, so they don't feel the way we feel. Well, I don't have any evidence, whatever the collaboration they are into, whether it includes some money being transferred from one point to the other, I wouldn't doubt that. But the problem we're having is the people are not safe. We're letting our voices out, and we need our government to hear, and also the Nigerian government to hear how we feel, so they can put the appropriate measures. It's not sweeping things under the grass. I can propose some solutions, right? If uh, if 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 you somebody gave a report that if you go to our prisons, the prisons are choked with Nigerians, right? For every
Yeah.
Nigerian arrested, every Nigerian who commits a crime will be put in prison, and a sum, an amount of money should be charged to the Nigerian. A bill should be sent to the Nigerian High Commission for every crime that a Nigerian commits. And if this piles up to be that huge, right, that will push the Nigerian government to put measures at their end of the tunnel to make sure that those who are able to seep through that channel have been checked and they qualify to move to another country, because I don't think they're happy having their names mentioned in all parts of the world, in Kenya, in South Africa, in Vietnam, in Japan, and Saudi Arabia and Dubai and
It's
all these
killing them.
places. Right. So yeah, it's
You
killing them.
see,
They're
the
not
thing
happy.
is, they are not happy with it, but yet they are still not doing anything about it.
They're
You see?
aggravating the situation. Don't shut up online.
So
Keep just
that's
talking
exactly
shit.
what. Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing now. We will force them to take action because it is getting out of hands. If it means that the free movement of people and goods within the West African sub-region should be put on hold, so be it. Let us put concrete measures in place so that people can have their peace. If others want money, they can have their money. But those of us who want peace, we can have our peace without having to
Mhm.
look over our shoulders for the next person coming to, disturb the peace that we have, the little that we have that we think we're happy with. We don't want anybody just, moving around and causing chaos here and there. Remember, these guys, when they move out, they have the ultimate objective is to acquire, right? They don't
Mhm.
care what happens to the land. It's just like the Chinese, what the Chinese are doing. This one is
Yeah.
on a different level because they are black, they're black on black, but they operate just like the Chinese. They come, they take, they don't care whatever happens to the land, whether people are not going to have the land for 5 generations or 50 years. They care less. What they want is their money so that they can go back and throw parties and show off that, oh, I made it in life, because to them that is definition of success. But for us, that's not definition of success. Our success is very it's a balance of what it is to have in life to make you happy, and money is one of them. It's not the ultimate. So I
Yeah.
believe
All right.
that Nigerians will start to understand us and not draw, and our leaders as well. They shouldn't come up saying that we're xenophobic and all that. We're trying to
Mhm.
create a balance here, and we've said enough words. They've not heard it. We want to now show it to them so that the world will see
Yeah.
how they are failing the people.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why on the seat, please, on the seat, my viewers on the seat, please. There's going to be the walk. Ghana is not safe walk. Like as you can see on the screen, from Obrasport to the Independence Square. Please, let's show up in our numbers. And if anybody has any donation to make, we're going to be needing some water and other things, at least to support those the men on the ground. So please, you can send your donations to the numbers on the screen. That's 0598176226, 0598176226, and the name on the account is Beatrice Ampofo. Beatrice Ampofo. Yeah, so please, Kitwe Biensa, any amount you can help the team with, for a successful walk on the seat. And I'll be looking forward to meet you guys there if you should show up, please. All right. So I guess you guys, how do you guys feel when you came across? I don't know if all of you have come across this, but how did you feel when you guys saw this image right here? So let me start with, yeah. Madam, oh, Stella, welcome to the platform.
Thank you. Hmm.
Yeah, welcome. Too bad you were late.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me start with you. Like, how did you feel when you saw this thing the Nigerians did?
You mean me?
Yes, please.
Oh, I was very annoyed and I don't know how to put myself together because it's like they don't have any respect at all for our leaders and our kings and everybody in the country. And on the video, one of the lady was asking them, what is the reason why they put this video? And they said,
Yes,
oh,
yes.
he's a monkey. He's just a monkey. He's a monkey. So that is our king. And I was thinking, so what the leaders are saying now, what they are talking about this now, is it okay for them? Even we are talking about this and them, they are quiet. without saying anything. So I don't understand why they are quiet. I don't hear nobody talk about that. So for me, it's very disrespect that Nigerians are not respect anything that we are doing at all, because our leaders allow them to do whatever they want. And we have to do something. You cannot go into somebody's land and disrespect them. Doing this is very, very, very disgrace for Ghanaians that they let Nigerians to doing this to them. I don't get it. So we have to do something about it. We cannot let them sit in our country and telling us they are taking our country, disrespect our kings and our everything. It's not good at all. For me, we have to do something. I don't know what Asantehene was. I don't know if he see this kind of video or whatever they put there.
All right. Madam Vic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is it about the video? I saw it, isn't it? I saw it, and then I even posted it around and made my comment on it. I say, you see, sir, we are penny will fear now, and Kolako fan and Cambe fear berry. Now, penny no one can't fear found one also ye nan can refu any be. Yes. Ya he fufu ni nyina ate ho o nyina not just say you tumfo o nyina ate ho e na we nyina ekoso e de no ma ya fa ho tama Kumasi fo no sha ase se o mpese o me demonstration no.
Yes.
Asante fo ni fufu ni bia ne be gina ho no mo kasa to gbe ne ye mpese be kasa ne ye se ne ye se e no ka obi ne bu nkrofo na bem.
Do you know what? I was even expecting say like the day this thing came out, I was expecting to see some agitation from like the Ashanti region, like
Ashanti Defense League and
Yeah.
Yes. But I haven't even heard them talking about it.
This one saying
Iboni boy bia boy Iboni also yeah when you Iboni so free pota ko me so Iboni na nim sakotre e betina ho didi asantefo atem e didi Ghana atem e didi say ye mu fin e de na omo ye fa ho
Mazi
ai na nim no tantan
body no.
Oh body e de na omo ye fa ho wo yi ba ku bia fe de wasesa ne tag Sony Media the Igbo grandmaster
or the article master no.
Yes. Say I was sister na no. Ono so first so no kan ensamfon. E dey na omo ye. And ba another ba ku bi so na mo. Ono so watu ne din omo ko baby na omo impersonating crofo no. O say Asante Bemo said the name one the name say
Asante Bemo.
The name say Adri no.
Kokono.
Ai the name say kura. Ono so sorry I no oye mpato ho say it's like ye ka bibi na efe bofo no ha no ba beja no ye comment basa bi ase or support or ye no so ye or support they don't love Ghana, these people.
Yeah.
People for
it's
what they can get.
They're all fake.
Oh yeah. But they don't even love themselves.
Sometimes I even wonder for like I wonder what's going through the minds of the Ghanaians who patronizes there. See, I don't trust any of them. I don't trust any of them.
Enti nananom me amodin sesi me main aim is Ghana, to help the youth coming and the future generation to leave the country in a safer place, like our ancestors left it for us. We may not be ready to have the most richest and whatever in the world, but we are comfortable and happy until these people show up. We were in our country, minding our own business, doing our own thing. And about a few years ago, these people show up, particularly the Igbos, and now Ghana is inflamed because of them. And to say, "Nanan mo bet na ho, no mo nkasa." Na se mi de ekoso wo ho. So many no be better for. They are big enough to defend themselves. Intimidate, I'm done. They have a good, strong position to speak. That's all kasa. No, but man, sir, nyoma fu emu di omani ma be ye for mo. Ah, e dey na person me make fam. Ah, why?
All right,
Mon
Mr. Ben.
Maybe that Asantehini himself, he doesn't see this video yet.
Mr. Ben.
Even if he's seen
I
it, I
don't
don't
know.
think
I don't know.
wahu sara wahu na
no,
se
I
wantimi
believe
anka hwe amfata kra the girls ayekun wo ho a we obetimi aka ontimi
I don't think I believe he's seen it because he's got children and they all have
Yeah.
access to internet. So I'm pretty sure he's seen it. But the problem I have here is you see the respect I started talking about. It's
Yeah.
the same thing that is being displayed here. These guys, I don't know where or how it happened. If they can give respect to anything in the world, not a Ghanaian. They can respect a dog, but will not respect a Ghanaian. I don't know why, but we should bear that in mind. We should know it that that's in them. I've had personal experiences, and yeah, I wouldn't want to share it because it's also adds to the thing. Someone will say that because of my personal experiences, that's why I'm against Nigerians. But no, I think these guys have no respect for us. So we should know that and treat them accordingly. If you don't respect me, I shouldn't. There's no way I should respect you. Now, what makes this this thing very serious is that they are now doing this to the Asantehene, right? That
Yeah.
nobody dares even say anything bad about. So if they can do it to Asantehene, what about you and I? Right? It means that they just don't see us. So they can do anything and they will feel okay. They will not have any guilt. Right? They can sell fake goods to your people to consume, to Ghanaians to consume, and will not feel any they won't have any ill feeling about it. To them, you are not Ghanaians are not humans, I would say. They have no respect for us. So they can do anything they want. When they come to our space, they feel like we should bow to them, even though we are giving them our space. And evidence is in Chikude. That's the evidence. Chikude is the evidence. And it happens in the marketplaces. If you go to the market right now, that people have been complaining about, when you give them a space, they want you to come and bow to them because they feel you I don't know. It's something I've not managed to understand, but it is what it
Do
is.
you know why? Because they said Ghanaians back then, when we were like when our people were in Nigeria back then, before the Ghana must go, we were nobodies. We were doing shoe
The
shine.
menial jobs.
Yeah, those linear jobs and all that. So some I think some even uses the word like they said we are their slaves. Like
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
that's how
that's
they
how they
consider
look down
us.
on us. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and it's true. When we went
And
there,
these
I think,
people are
and
no like Charlie.
my father was there, my grandfather was there. University of Ibadan. If they go in their archives, they will find someone like that with my name there. And we weren't just doing menial jobs. We were also doing. We were also
Yes,
impacting knowledge on
but they
them.
don't mention. But they don't mention. We were even the ones who educated their elite.
Yeah, yeah, but for some reason they have no respect for us. But it's fine. I mean, that's their stand. What we need to understand as well as people is that this is the kind of people we're dealing with. So we should learn how to handle people with such mindset. I don't know, but we should have a strategy of handling people with that mindset. Have you been employed by a Nigerian? How do they treat you?
Mm.
You see, if they can treat a whole king like that, imagine them employing you and how they would treat you. They are worse than the Chinese. And you call these my brothers
No.
because we have the same skin color and look alike. I I I think that thing needs to be reconsidered, because if you don't respect me, I don't know. I may not have the ability to disrespect you, but I'll advise myself. I'll keep my distance, and I think
Yeah.
that's how Ghanaians need to. My advice would be the way to handle it is to keep your distance. Keep your distance.
All right. Thank you. Please, I'm reminding the public again. Please, on the seat demonstration or Ghana is not safe walk. Please come in your numbers. We are supposed to meet at Obra Sports, walking towards the Independence Square. Please come in your numbers, and if you have any help, please you can help by donating to the number you can see on the screen. Please take the number, and the name is also there, Beatrice Ampofu. Please take the number and send your donations. So at least you can play a part in what's going on. Someday when the history is told, you will sit there and feel proud. At least you played a part in it. So please, let's all do well to show up or contribute. If you can show up, for the work. So Mr. Kwame.
Yeah, Raj.
Yeah, please come in.
Okay. In fact, it was Sister Vic that made me see that this thing. I was so disgusted by it. Very, very, very disgusting. You know, these people, they describe us as uncultured. Is this
Imagine.
exactly? Is this an exhibition of their culture? Is this how they were brought up? You know, I'm going to be undiplomatic here. If it was dear Eze, that stupid Eze sitting there in Nigeria, if it was that their stupid Eze, if we did that to him, would they be happy? Foolish people, stupid,
Look, the
uncultured,
thing is,
bastard
the, the,
idiots.
the thing is, if anybody is going to do something like this, it should even be us, not even them.
Exactly.
We are even supposed to do this, not
Stupid beasts. Your Eze, look at his face like a pig. Have we done that to him? Would you be happy if we did that to your stupid, foolish Eze that is sitting there quietly, not saying anything, even though he's seeing everything that's going on? Stupid people, foolish people, you Igbos, you are all stupid. You are the worst of the worst animals. And then you come and describe us as uncultured. You are uncultured. Now let me come back to our leadership. You, the presidency, and Sam George and stuff like that. When Ghanaian TVs pick up these Nigerian movies and the stupid Oloshos, that bimbo or something, immediately they make a video and insult the whole Ghana. The very next day, you guys are quick to jump and respond. You have noticed the great Asante Hene. Look at how these
yeah.
people have characterized him. Not a single word from Sam George, from Ablakwa, or from the presidency. You are a disgrace. All of you, the new government officials, Sam Georges, and hang your heads in shame. You're all a disgrace to Ghana. I don't want to use certain words for them. You, Sam George, look
No,
at your head like a
like,
coconut.
calm down.
Look at your head like a coconut. Me, I'm not an Asante. But Charlie, and your nyama, sa papa we, edia ma yengana for no. And yes, Kitwa, you go around the world, everybody recognize the Ghanaian simply because of Asante Hene. Me mami a chimney, free a chim kwabi, me papa e fantini from Bakechi Sekendi. I have no connection with Asante, but I have a lot of respect for the man because of the good things that he's doing for the nation. You go for nothing, bogus ministers and leaders and the presidency, damn bogus people. You sit down and allow these stupid, illiterate Igbos to characterize our great king like that and total silence. Not a word. Let them hang their heads in shame. They're all a disgrace. And as for that Igbo people, we shall deal with them. Foolish, illiterate people. Look at your foolish Eze, like a pig. Have we insulted him? Now you people have brought yourself. I will insult him. He's a fool for sitting down to allow you people to behave like that. Nonsense. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
That's
So,
them.
wow, yeah,
Amazing.
1 hour 20 minutes into it.
Hey.
I think, yeah, time is really running fast.
Stupid people.
So maybe we should give please Angie.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you can give your final, or okay, let's do this quick. Let's do this, please. Let's let it be brief. How do you feel about the Igbo King still wanting to celebrate the Yam Festival, even though there has been a press statement from the Ghana Traditional Council that he is not supposed to celebrate that festival and that they should cancel it, call it off, and even he even has something to do which he hasn't even done, because in the press statement he was asked to pull down those 16 useless chiefs he has scattered all around the country, which he hasn't done, but still wants to go ahead and celebrate the Yam Festival in his house, which he has converted to palace. How do you feel about that issue?
Me? You asking
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Oh. um, that Chikudi or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce his name properly. He is acting in a Nigerian movie. That's what I would say. So we shouldn't take him seriously because if he is a man like Mr. Yariga and Kofi Annan, they have said this. He should come out. He should come out and challenge we Ghanaians that when he came into our country, the Nazi Futuro, a man cassette man he should come out and challenge us. Me, I know, say maybe he just said it. Like I said, he was, acting in a Nigerian movie. It's not. I don't think he can do it. Oh yeah, I don't think if he's a man, he should come out. Like they are. He will clap his hand for Ghanaians. Yeah, they think we are foolish people, right? You will come from all the way from your country. When they show your places, a lot of places that, because of your ritual killings, no one is living in there. You have a big land. You couldn't, do anything over there. You came into our country, and sometimes when they interview him, you hear him saying, "Oh, the peace in Ghana, the peace in Ghana." If the peace in Ghana, why don't you respect that? Hmm? Why don't you respect the peace in Ghana? The people who have accommodated you, foolish man. So, Rash, today I'm not feeling good, so I just don't want to talk too much. But all I can say is that he is acting in a Nigerian movie. That's it. The time
All
will
right.
tell. Yeah. Mm.
All right, thank you.
Ah,
Um,
mm.
Madam, what's the name?
Stella.
Mr. Ben.
Oh, okay.
No, I'll come to Stella.
Uh,
Mr. Ben.
all right.
Mhm.
Yeah. Rash, do you know
Yeah.
about this kids game called Truth or Dare?
Yeah. I think yeah.
All right. Well, that's all I will say. That it should take it as that kind of game, and let's see how things will roll out.
Yeah. Mhm.
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 Yes, because I mean we've
All
said
right.
enough. There isn't much we can say.
All right.
Let's
Uh,
him
ma- ma-
dare and find out the truth.
Mhm.
okay. All right. Madam Stella.
Oh, okay. We should not let them do this festival because the Nigerians think like Ghanaians are scared of them. So that's why when we are going for work, they think, oh, they cannot do anything to us. They cannot do anything because of our leaders. Oh, we are protecting you people, so there is nothing gonna happen to you. So we are still protecting you. So we should take the law in our hand, like South Africa are doing. Then they will start afraid. If they're gonna do something, they will think, oh, they will watch back. But it seems like Ghanaians we are doing things slowly, like we should not harm them or we should not. I'm not saying like we should kill them, but we should attack them. We should attack them. We should not allow them to do what they should not feel comfortable at all in our country. Then they will start to fear us. By now, if we are doing demonstration or we are anything that we are doing, they are not scared of us. They are in our country, insult us, and they want to do their festival. And it's like everything is okay for everybody. So for me, we should start doing like so like say yɛnyɛ mmerɛ saa because ɔmo nsuro yɛn nea yɛyɛ nyinaa ɔmo nsuro. They are still in
Mhm.
our country. See what they are doing to our kings. So they don't like they are not afraid. They think Ghanaian cannot do anything to harm them. Ghanaian, they are just go easy going people, they are slow. So oh just forget about this Ghanaian. We are staying like how they are saying. But when we started taking action like South Africa did, they will now they will start running and they will be afraid. So for me,
Mhm.
like young boys, maybe omu kase like yen start na yen omu kakra. But ya na ayɛ sɛ ɔmo nsuro yɛ. Nti sɛ yɛ kasa koraa na yɛbɛyɛ biribi a na kyerɛ sɛ still adɛn nti na ɔhene yi say ɔsan bɛyɛ ne festival no bio. Wehu sɛ like yɛntumi nyɛ ɔmo hwee. Nti me so masen
Mhm.
kakra a mɛka no sɛ yɛyɛ demonstration na anaasɛ biribi a yɛnyɛ action kakra. Yɛhoahoa ɔmo. Yɛhoahoa ɔmo. Ma ɔmo ho sɛ yɛso yɛbɛtumi ayɛ bi sɛ ɔmo feel sɛ ɔmo nko ara na ɔmo wɔ ɔden anaa ɔmo nko ara na ɔmo wɔ ano anaa ɔmo tumi hoahoa nipa yɛso yɛbɛtumi ayɛ bi because yɛn mpanyinfoɔ ne mpɛ sɛ
Mhm.
yɛnyɛ nti ɛno nti ɔmo nsuro nea yɛbɛyɛ bia ɔmo nsuro yɛ nti mi so kakra a
All
mɛka no
right.
no.
Okay.
Hmm.
Mr. Kwame.
Yeah, Rush. I'm addressing this straight to that Igbo people. If they try that yam festival, we shall finish them all that day. Nobody will leave that festival ground. I'm giving them that warning. Let them not dare. Let them, like Mr. Ben said, let them not dare. They shouldn't even think about trying to hold or host anything. Number one, they'll be disrespecting the Garmanche. The Garmanche has been explicit. He said he does not want them to
Yes.
hold anything on his land. They can go and do it in any other region that any chief will allow. But Ghana land, yeah, he said no. So if they think they are big enough or brave enough than the Garmanche, let them there. On top of that, we the citizens, we the indigenous, we the aborigines of the land, we say we do not want any Igbo festival or culture on our land. Finish. You've done it in the past. Well, it was on our blind side. Now that our eyes is open, we said finish. None ever again on Ghanaian soil. So you pour libation to who? Libation to which
Mhm.
gods?
Mm.
Which gods?
Yeah, after they're gone, we have to do something about that. Either
To
we
clean
go,
the country.
pray. We have to, clean up the country with the prayers, and people who believe traditional, whatever, and they also do their part to clean the country, because they have brought that curses from their country to our country, which is very,
Exactly.
very bad. Yeah.
Pouring libation to which gods? Slaughtering rams to which gods? And
Wiccan
our
sanctification.
you
Yeah.
understand? And the chieftaincy, our chieftaincy
Mm.
institutions are quiet and silent about it. State institutions are all quiet. I mean, what do you want to say? In penny for no
Mm.
say petrol and a diesel and the ego of my dream one here. You
Mm.
know, damn
One day, we share
bogus leaders.
rough. I must say too
Damn
much.
bogus leaders where they know they think ahead for the country. Damn leaders in Krasifor, one share coat. In
Mm.
Krasifor, Sikakitoa, na yede entice mo. My
Aso
Jimmy
man
Jimmy,
ko
let
school.
me keep in
Aso
show mo.
man ko school po.
Adena mama, yeah, chrome, mama, in Crawford, sir. Yeah, chrome. Why should we waste resources to police you people who have come to visit our country?
Hmm.
We should spend extra police resources to police you people. Then don't come. Don't come at all. We don't want any Nigerian in Ghana again. After the Ghana for me, Pamochopa na on the 6th, no. More mubeti yes, more. Wa ubeti me
Yeah.
pachoko, wa wunti me no soro. Ye contribution kakra na ye fanton so ene
Yes.
adie. Ma woma ubeti me akon yes, more. End of month, china yes, more. Why?
Number ni go screen it, so just pick the number. Pick number
And
na any
Andra
amount
me who
with
Rush with them, I mean, for we chat war. Me pamucho Andra
okay.
me who video be. Yes, or dencha baby or yako bubu yase Nigeria for a shower for joint
Yes.
bio se baby. Me name some who's our video now.
Yes.
I
Mm.
me pamucho Ghana for get to be a munim say one more monko hear the same. Go and do the same. Memu bubu no ka mon
Yeah,
no.
almost starting wrong, almost you know better.
Exactly. One will get to baby will be our in Tokyo be our
No, mo
musician
di
be
ja koto ho.
yeah for
Yeah.
janto.
Mm.
Na yan should be on betina.
Mm. Ɛna
Madam
wo a
Ase.
woyɛ Ghana ni bia nso a warrent dan ama Nigeria ni a wo ma begum bebree a wakeep mute because of sika kakra a wobenya no. Yehu Nigeria fo bebree wo fie a ɛno so ye di
Ye be
jabeto.
shino. Ye be
Enti make
shino.
sure say wo mfa wo dan ma Nigeria ni bia. Mo de mo jimi no. Ɛde ankwase asɛm kra ni.
All
Ah.
right. Yes,
Hmm.
okay. Inti, this is where we draw the curtains, and we're probably gonna be coming live on Sunday as well. So please, those I can see in the comment section, people wants to join, but time is far gone. So if you
Mm.
want to be part of the next live, please
Whole
take the
world.
number on the
Right.
screen. This number, please send a message to the WhatsApp number on the screen. And on Sunday the same time, Sunday 4 p.m., we're gonna be live, and so you can also come and join. So you can, share whatever you have with us and other Ghanaians as well. So take the number on the screen, send your message via WhatsApp, and we'll take it on from there. And to the viewers, please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe, like, share the video, share it. Let this go viral, please. And please show up for the demonstration on the seat. It's on the seat. Please show up. Let's show up in our numbers and do this for Mother Ghana. And if you have any donation you want to, do, just because maybe you probably might not be able to show up, but you want to donate so you can at least push the guys with something little, please send the number to the send something to the number on the screen, which is 0598 176226. 0598 6226. Let me take it again. 0598 The name on the account is Beatrice Ampofo. Please, let's all try our best. Let's all do our best to, help one way or the other. So thank you guys. Show up. Let's meet over there. I'll be there personally, and I'm probably going to be bringing live coverage from the grounds. So just look out for it. And thank you guys. Thank you, panelists. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Raj,
Thank
for
you,
hosting.
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thank you.
So
Have a
see you
great day,
guys on
guys.
Thank you.
Sunday.
All the best to
All
everybody.
right. All right.
All right.
Peace
Bye.
out. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.